Hey, it's Pat and it's Satisfactory, and we are back again. Just checking out this beautiful game. Man, it's got some gorgeous vistas for me to build upon. As you can see, we've definitely been expanding the factories. We've been far outreaching. We're down onto a beach. We're just about to start oil. So you can see by the to-do list here on the right-hand side of the screen, we've got refineries and extractors and all the stuff to build a bunch of them. But figured before we get into that, we'd go over a couple of things I've been doing off screen. I did actually build a blueprint machine here. Yeah, blueprint designer. Never really messed around with it too much. It was first time I had done it, and boy, there are some interesting things you can do with that. It's pretty much just what it says. It's a 4x4 by, I want to say 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, no, 4x4x4. So you get a little brick here, and then you can save it. And then under your build menu, you can just go to blueprints, and well, then you can rebuild them pretty much anytime you want. So that's kind of what I did. We had some copper nodes over here that weren't being used for anything, and I was starting to use more cable than ever. You know, it's getting to that point in the game. So I figured, hey, I might as well mess around with some blueprints, figure it out. Nice little design. I've got some smelters here on the bottom, right? So what I like to do, what I found was really nice, was starting my blueprint with a set of foundations on the bottom. That way, if I'm going to stack them vertically, it's easier because it'll just kind of snap to a bit of a wall. So I'd set it up. I had a conveyor belt going to right here already, and all set so that it would feed in to a set of splitters going into 1, 2, 3, 4 foundries right here, well, smelters, all making copper, feeding into a buffer bin, lifting up through the floor. Got a set of ooh, too much turbo, Pat. So have it set. I'm just gonna use the ladder. I found these are just phenomenally helpful, just building a very tall ladder whenever you're doing vertical constructions. So feeds in. The ladder will glitch up through this floor and into the next floor. These are all constructors here making wire. And then outside of the blueprint, I did not actually have these 2x3 right here, the foundations, or these two extra constructors, pardon. Terrible with that. Just making more cable feeding into, yes, this giant monstrosity, bringing all the cable into our big building here in the center, which I've been playing with global illumination in the settings menu. Have not noticed really any impact on my computer whatsoever. If anything, I could probably like crank up my settings, make it look a little bit better. I'll try and do that for the next couple of recordings, see how it works out with the software as well. But I figure that things are going pretty dang well, so I built another one right on top of it, doing the same exact thing. And I actually figured out how to make the lifters, which conveyor lift, used to go between floors. When I think of a lift, it doesn't go down normally, but when you do the first point, you're actually able to just go down. It's very unintuitive when you're making them. You snap to the first spot, and then you have to just go down with it. But it functions phenomenally, which, as you'll see in just a minute, definitely pays off. So yeah, everything's going pretty kick-ass over there. Nothing to really say about the Caterium manufacturing over here. It's going into the 2 industrial bins. Smart splitters pushing all the excess right into an awesome sink, which right now got a coupon to take. We have just been rocking away. Got some pretty solid automation up on top of our building now. We've been sharing resources between floors, just as I had hoped. It has, in fact, worked out pretty dang well. So we've got some industrial storage containers up top here, bringing in concrete from our mines, just making bunches and bunches of encased industrial beams. This is just a storage area. Yeah, so things are looking pretty dang good. Little bit messy, but as you can see, this is my, season 1 ever of a first play, and even though I've got 180 hours in the game, there's still a whole heck of a lot of learning to do. I did go ahead, sink some points in the awesome shop and get some ceiling lights. So with global illumination, honestly, things were getting almost scarily dark. This whole floor just becomes pitch black. Yeah, this is eerie. I was like, shit. That's why I've been playing with a flashlight for so much lately. Just can't do anything. Yeah, so yeah, totally worth it. One light makes all the difference. Oh my god, if it started flickering, I'd freak out. And I threw in a couple of windows. It doesn't look like there's anything here until you get like at just the right angle. Yeah, I don't know. Unreal 5, you got a little bit of work to do on these. And these hex windows, I'm actually a big fan of these. I think these are probably going to play a very big part in our box build for on top of some of the gas over here right outside the door where there's like gas spewers, these fart monsters or whatever, stink geysers. And we'll just go ahead and do some of those hex things in here. I think that's going to look nice. Or we could just do a power tower and just go right up into the sky. One of my favorite sounds in the whole game is that thump noise. So, the conveyors downstairs are delivering up a constant supply of rotors. We've also got some stators. It's not making them at near enough capacity, so we're just not making motors all that quickly. But it is just making a bunch of motors along with versatile framework. Whenever I put steel beams in here, it makes versatile framework, which honestly I gotta stop doing because, yeah, as you can see, this is the bottom container, so this is just chock full of like good stuffs. So we gotta like make some progress, and that's kind of what this episode's gonna be about. You can see our next milestone for the hab is gonna be getting more rubber and getting plastic, and the fabric's gonna be easy enough, honestly. We get that anytime, but we got to start doing refineries. And thank you everybody for joining me. It's been a bit of a walk getting to this point in the episode. Thank you if you've stuck around already. Thank you everybody for joining. Honestly, we got a lot of new subscribers to the channel, and thank you for joining in our Let's Play. I really do appreciate everybody in the comment section hanging out, chatting it up. I love all the feedback. So today it's going to be a little bit of a let's build in our Let's Play. Oh, I missed one. I was using the customizer to paint all this black. I think it looks pretty slick. Terrible start to my build. So I went ahead, kind of prepped all this out. We've got ourselves a big flat area. So I think we're going to have more than enough to be able to build a couple of refineries in here. We've got all sorts of goodies in our inventory for building purposes. I made sure to get a bunch of copper sheets because too often do I forget to do that and am unable to run pipe. Yeah, it's hard to lay pipe when you don't have the right setup. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Okay, so let's start by stringing over some power. Honestly, I should probably just use one more of these. What does that idiot do? You never know with those guys. Yes, you. I'm pretty sure right over on the other side of that ridge is in fact another oil deposit, which I'm just not going to do right now because don't need to. I think this is going to be more than enough. Well, let's go ahead, upgrade that to Mark II, because I am definitely going to need, under the logistics tab, some pumps to get this stuff up here. Let's go ahead and make sure we got that pumping. Pump up the jam, pump up the oil. It's actually oil that we're looking to pump up. So, production, refinery. Oh, I'm excited to get into this part. So, input is going to be from the back side right over there. Let's make sure we got enough room, but let's throw our first one down. Pipe it in. Get you right here. Let's go ahead, be smart, just upgrade you. I need to actually just make that one. Never build the cheap ones anymore. Just upgrade. I'll never build Mark 1 poles again. Yeah, how about that? Yeah, thanks. Freaking me out, man. Okay, so we are going to be getting in crude oil. So as you can see in the bottom right hand corner of this screen here, it says cost is 3 crude oil, and it would just make plastic and heavy oil residue. Okay, residual plastic is going to take water and polymer resin, which is just going to be a byproduct of one of these other ones, I'm sure. If we have this, we could be making rubber, and it would also make heavy oil residue. Okay. Cost is going to be needing that polymer and water, same deal. Petroleum coke uses heavy oil residue to make this a less efficient coal replacement. Oh, interesting. So through the refinery process here, I can actually power coal plants, which I didn't stop by, but our coal plant, we're up to floor 3 now. We were running a little bit low on power. It was actually draining the power grid, so had to go ahead. I threw 5 more down, so we're actually good in the head. Yeah, we're charging right up. Current production 2100, maximum consumption just under. Ooh, barely ever hits it, but I had to throw down some batteries just for that buffer zone, you know, play it safe. Fuel, okay, can be used to generate power. Yeah, for sure. Fuel and residual fuel, okay. Smokeless powder, I definitely want that, but I'm going to need the byproduct. So this will be set up from the one that makes more stuff. Okay, so honestly, I need plastic rubber. That's really where we're at here. Yeah, so this is going to make a bunch of heavy oil residue, and if I build another one, it's going to take heavy oil residue and gunpowder to just make smokeless powder. Well, hot dang. Let's go ahead, snap right to it, but not too close. Build ourselves a conveyor, pipe in right in, and you are going to be needing smokeless powder, which honestly, I can just go ahead, throw a freaking bin right here, merge it up right to the side. It is not liking that. There we go. Oh, no, not you. Oh, that means I now have more rubber in my inventory. 11 more. Hot dang. I like that. Just let that build up for a minute. It's the heavy oil residue I need to get out of this. So, pipeline. Boom. Directly in. I also need to power you. Power. Very good. And I think all the way down here, this is going to be two of these right next to each other. This is going to be the output here. And this guy, twirl you around. Bring you out here, twirl you around. Bring you down this way. There we go. And just a little bit of curve. I'm a horrible person. Put it in the comments. So now I need to get black powder over here to be able to go into this bad mama jamma. And I also need to deal with the... Nah, actually, that's where all the excess is going into, is just right here. Yeah. Way more than... is appropriate, because this is going to produce twice as much. So I need a lot. I need a lot of black powder to be able, and realistically that's not going to be sustainable. I can't do that for long anyways. So what I'm going to do right quick is I'm going to organization industrial storage, because this is just the easiest way to do this. Throw that down here, put everything for my inventory in there. I will go to the coal plant. Right outside of it is where we've got a whole bunch of smokeless powder, black powder, so we can bring that back here. Turn on that little manufactory for it again. The assembler, constructor, I don't know. I'm terrible at this game. Yeah, so you can see a couple more coal generators right there on top. I had to do what I had to do. And there's still plenty of space for more of these, in all honesty. I definitely started upping my game, getting everything a little bit tighter, piping everything in correctly. Looks pretty fresh. I'm happy with it. I didn't want the conveyor to come too far over here and, you know, get close to the stairs. I like having a couple of foundations just, you know, so I can freely walk around when I'm going through the different levels. And I do like that the stairwell comes up. There's a little bit of a platform for looking around and then comes up again. Very nice. Very nice. And I actually learned, so right now I'm holding down W and Shift. If you hit Enter, and then you can take both hands off the keyboard, hitting Enter again, for some reason it just keeps the keys that were like last pressed. So yeah, hands free, and I'm still like going forward at full speed. You can move your mouse around, so actually one-handed you can traverse for a long time like this, and it's still thinking for some reason I'm holding down W and Shift as inputs. I'm not. Take all of this, thank you, and flip you back on. Now it's going to start constructing stuff again. Woot woot. Which is very good. I need that. So, in all honesty, I think I'm going to have enough powder, like, for all the gun stuff. I should grab some of these fruits while I'm around here. The nuts. Grab these nuts real quick. Grab these nuts real quick. Hyper tube back over there. I did install one of these cannons right there. I just like the go fast of it, you know? And that's why this wall's here, so I don't just, you know, die. Again, if you didn't check out my how-to hypertube video, check that out. Honestly, really proud of it. Happy with that one. Link's going to be down in the section there. You know, click the button. It's going to be great. You're going to love it. Honestly, great reception so far. This parachute's wonderful, but I'd really like to just have a jetpack. I think that would be like tops. Except for the nuts. Can't afford it because all my shit's over here in a container. Which makes total sense. It tracks. Take all of it. Take all of it. And I'm going to have a bunch of gunpowder. Smokeless powder. You. Here. Like that. But then up. Oh. No. Apparently you didn't like being that steep, huh? It's like, yeah, I see what you're trying to do, but how about I just like glitch through this instead? Wouldn't that be cool? Yeah. I mean, I am kind of cool with it just glitching through everything, but there you go. And now it's doing the thing. Now it's doing the thing. Realistically, I could double this up and make 40 smokeless powder per minute, which sort of whatever. Because I don't need that much smokeless powder. Hey, don't get me wrong, it's great to have it. Yeah, I want more, not less. I could overclock it. Then it would take all of the residual fuel. So what I did in my first playthrough, and honestly, I think this is just not how it's supposed to be designed, but you can build a bunch of fluid buffers, wherever the heck they are. Yeah, you can just build like fluid buffers and pump all of the residual stuff into it, all the bad juju, the things you don't like, and then just flush the system. So when it's full of liquid, you can just hit full pipe network and flush it, and everything that's connected to it just goes away. Yeah, so there is definitely an option. It's kind of cheaty. I don't know if that's like how it's supposed to work, but it does work. Now, let's go ahead and build another refinery, because we're going to need more action. We also need not just rubber, but we need plastic. So let's go ahead, throw in a junction right here, and pipe in some more stuff. Yeah, see, these are starting to look better. I could have gone over one more. Not gonna, but I could have. See? It's not that I don't know. It's that I don't really care. Now, this is just going to make that, which then we can make residual fuel. Is it just called residual fuel or fuel? Which makes fuel, which makes residual fuel. Okay, cool. So this is going to make plastic. And then we'll have another one that is going to be making residual fuel. Yeah, something like that. No, it just makes fuel. Well, son of a bitch. Why do they call it something different? I mean, don't get me wrong. I am dumb. I'm not that smart of a person, but what the heck, man? And then, can I click it from here? I can. Haha. Right into der center. And then throw in another. Ooh, yeah, like that. And that to that. And that one to that one. And it has no power. Duh, of course. Why would it? I didn't do that yet. And let's go ahead. Ooh. Click one more over here. Empty. I just made it. Don't give me that shit. Cool. So that's going to go into there. And then I need an output for this guy as well. So let's go ahead and make a storage container. Let's just kind of get you to close enough. Nice. It's just a little bit of an angle. Man, this has been great. So far, I think we're doing it. And fuel. It's just got fuel. Little bit of it. Little tiny bit. Net is 5 cubic meters. 1 cubic meter of fuel per minute. None per minute. Okay. Realistically, that tracks. I think, in all honesty, I could just get rid of this one. It's not going to be making much, is it? What is 40 per minute? That's... How is this not making a lot of heavy oil residue? It makes 10 per minute. And this needs 60 per minute. Holy shit. Okay. Well, that's going to be an issue. Regular fuel. 4 to 4. No, okay. So, it just doesn't make a lot. Interesting. So, realistically, I need a bunch of refineries. I mean, I can work with that. Let's go ahead and throw another one in. Boom bap, right? And a cross. Yeah, let's go with up. And you are just going to be making plastic, which I am cool with. And we need you to go to a merger. Like that, and then hook you up to you. And now we should be cooking and looking. It's not getting stuff from back here, because duh. Cross. Boom. And look at that, it's getting stuff. Flow rate 100. Whoa, all the flow. It's got flow right amount of flow. Hot dang, look at you go, flow. Awesome. Awesome. Making a bunch of plastic, heavy oil residue, 10 a minute. So this is honestly going to be not particularly efficient. Do not get me wrong. I could make another one, which, I mean, I kind of want. So, yeah. Love it. Let's make more plastic, right? Yeah, plastic. Plastic. Another merger. To like that. And from you to you. And now this should be getting a decent amount more. I mean, not a sufficient amount. Don't get me wrong. But that's also not what I really care about. This is just a way so I don't have to screw around with residual, with heavy oil residue currently, and am just getting fuel slowly, which, whatever to me. I mean, I'm just going to end up, yeah, phenomenal. I'm just going to end up throwing more stuff back here, turning it into like a packaging facility, because I can end up using plastic to make canisters, so I can just put those in constructors, just boom, cranking out canisters, bringing in the fuel, making packaged fuel, and then boom diggity, I'm gonna have a jetpack with fuel. It's great. I am super looking forward to it. I think for no good reason, just because I want to, I'm gonna make a tractor. Meet me. It's because I'm excited. Things are going great. This is how we celebrate. Oh yeah. Just kind of, you know, hanging out, just bros doing what bros do. The tractors are nice because it's a mobile crafting bench, you know. Take all this crap. Oh, I like that too. We got a bunch of that. We need that. Oh, what a jump. God, freaking Tobey Maguire ain't got nothing on me. Okay, cool. So we pretty much got the things we needed from here. Our next thing to do is equip our chainsaw. Get rid of the Xeno Basher, because honestly, a gun is better. Speaking of guns, that's our big goal here. We want to be able to get from gas mask as our current milestone. We want to go ahead and start working on some of the next ones. We need to make some progress as far as available technologies. We're kind of bottlenecked right now. So once we get gas mask done, we got to start getting into like the assemblers and things like that. I don't like these half walls that the blueprint comes with. Too constricting. So how do I get fabric? Well, I need mycelium. What's an easy way to get mycelium? What's an easy way to get mycelium, you may ask? Go to like where the pink stuff is, like over there, you know, in the north, and cut down some trees and stuff. There's also a few trees in here that will give you mycelium, which I might have just enough space in my inventory actually to do. What do I need? 50 fabric? I could also just buy fabric. You know, cheating. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Now, let's, can I build another tractor? I could. Let's go on a little bit of a journey. We need to find ourselves mycelium. And the easiest way to do it usually is to go in, where the heck are you? The forest there that's going to be able to have some. Also, we could go to another area that's like guaranteed to have it, but that's a little bit more work. No, let's just boogie up this way. It's such a pretty game. I get distracted too much playing it. Dismantle everything. I should add in a hypertube cannon right here as well. Then we'd go really fast. Really, really fast. Yeah, so if we head off to the east here, I think we end up wandering right into a nice little place. It's gonna be perfect for us. And, oh, hey, speaking of there's the cannon, like the launcher. Okay, which one's in? I think they're both ins. But off of this, trick is, let's see, where's the power? Here's the power. Okay, yeah, those are both. Nope, I built it backwards. Or I built it perfectly fine and just need to do this. No, I built it backwards. Wait, nope, that. Blueprint dismantle. Yeah, this is such an interesting game. They've got a lot going on. Like that. I don't know why you're having, yeah, freaking me out here. Cool. And then you go ahead, you throw a little bit more hypertube on it, and you put it out here, right? And then you bring it up, and you tilt it back, so it kind of like yeets you out into the sky. So pretty much just exactly what it looks like. But if you really want to get cooking, go ahead and throw another one down right in front of it. I'm missing 55 steel pipes. Oh, unacceptable. Unacceptable. I really want to do this now. Yes. Thump. Love that sound. Again, probably one of my favorite sounds in the entire game is that thump noise. Yep, just like that. Then hook that one up right there too. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is gonna just yeet me. I'm saving first. Oh God. Okay, so we've got what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hypertube entrances all lined up here with a nice little chute at the end. Got a parachute on. Time to go exploring. Oh my good gracious, that is effective. I should not have pulled my parachute. That slowed me down. But I honestly think that I could go really fast, really far. Holy moly. Yeah, good stuff. I like that. We need to do that more. More of that, says Pat. I mean, damn. Dang. Good stuff. Now. I was going to say, we should have our gun out. There's probably going to be some enemies around here. I know. You're so unhappy. You shouldn't have freaked me out. If you didn't scare me, I would have shot you to death. So, reason we came out here, and as you've been seeing these, you know, the whole time off in the distance, they're not like actually air balloons. They're like trees or something. I don't know. It's an alien world. It's freaky stuff. I might not have enough space for cool things. So I gotta make sure to throw just a few things away. Nothing too special. Things we got lots of. Yeah, that should be enough space. Leaves, not the cool things. These things. These give me silica, I believe. And mycelia. Yes. Yes. Yes, dear sweet. Yes. So, just going to do this for a hot minute. Collect some stuff. Because we turned mycelia into fabric. Which is, I mean, not really how the world works. But this isn't that. Oh. That means that I don't have no space in my inventory. Because I should have picked up more stuff right there. Right there. Yes. Yes. Okay. 93 mice. Whoa. Oh no. Game crash. Well, that's going to be the end of this episode. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Up until now, this has been a phenomenal time. So we'll pick up in the next one right at the last auto save. So thank you very much. I've been Pat. This has been Satisfactory, and you have been awesome. Take care, y'all.